Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another cast by Havoc. And this one I'm doing as a special favor to my friend Tempe. Gonna try and see what I can do for a random pub game with theirs. We're gonna start off by introducing all the players we have here. We have Moon Monkey on the Lion, we have Dan's on the Slark, Spider Pig on the Undying, and then we have... hang on, just give me a sec here. Aha! Tagulder on the Shadow Shaman. On the dire side, we have a Vengeful Spirit on my dear friend Tempe. We have Pudge played by Noctis, and Bitches B. Cray on an Anti-Mage. Good old-fashioned Diretide match. We have a Tinker played by Lines, and H. Halogen by playing the Nature's Prophet. Quite an interesting item set this guy has. Yeah, gotta say, this is quite something to look at, hey? Anyway, we start off with the entire Radiant team just sort of forming up around mid. Not really doing much at the moment. Just waiting for the candy to rain on down. Okay, let the candy commencing begin. Right, it seems like Dire has spread themselves out across the map in some or other fashion. Don't really know what anybody's doing at the moment. Alright, we've got a bit of a clash here going on mid. Everybody forming up, obviously, as Diretide is quite a different playstyle as the normal Dota, then he wouldn't really be going for the normal kind of playstyle over here. Noctis just sort of chilling it out here in mid. Tempe doing his jungling thing, catching out some heroes in the jungle, and then being caught out himself. Ah, here comes the rest of the Dire team. Alright, and Vengeful Spirit becomes the first blood. Nature's Prophet zoning out the Shadow Shaman here in the trees, and basically the entire map forming up on this high ground over here, the neutral camp. Halogen being zoned out, the Nature's Prophet going low, but he'll probably escape. Pudge now forming up, and he's going to take out the Ember Spirits if he can land a hook. Oh no, oh wow, what a throw there from the Tinker, and the Tinker takes it. March of the Machines going off, Spider Pig limping home there literally and figuratively. And Tagulder will also go the way of the Nature's Prophets. Shadow Shaman dying there, chilling out in the trees for a while before deciding it was safe, and then it really wasn't. So 2-2 at the moment. With the low respawn timers in Diretide, this actually becomes a much more active game to watch and to play. Lion just dying here at the, well, close to the secret shop, at the neutral camp, to the anti-mage. Pudge really dangerous when, especially early game, well, he's really dangerous at any point in time. As you can see, he goes fishing for Slark and just catches him out right there. Tinker sort of enjoying himself with the fat little rushling creeps we have in lane. Doing some proper creep pull here. This fight is just continually going on, hey? Dire really going low there, but definitely getting the better of that fight. Pudge dropping to the Shadow Shaman. Anti-Mage coming back in, he's probably going to catch the Lion, or well, vice versa. Jeez. So early on, the Lion just not having the kill potential that's necessary to take down an Anti-Mage quite yet. Anti-Mage just sort of duking it out with all the other heroes. He's tanky enough to take this. If he's not caught out by the Lion, he should be fine. Oh, and the Pudge is back, and he catches out the Slark. Let's see what else is happening on the map here. Yeah, it's pretty much it. It's really weird. Like, I don't really see the point in commenting a Diretide game. That's like having a commentator for a friendly game of pool. Nonetheless, let's see what we can do. Alright, and the entire Radiant team is back up in mid. They're spreading out a little bit now, though. Candy going the way of the Radiant. Alright, Roshan will be starting his roam in about 4 minutes, so get those candies popping, guys. Let's see what's going on down south. Alright, we've got the 3 dire. Oh, they catch out the Slark again. The Slark seems to be at the wrong place at the wrong time all the time. He's not going to get out of this. It's cheerio for that little guy. Pudge maybe deciding to rotate bot and then seeing that 3-on-1 with the Slark really shouldn't be much of a problem for his team. Okay, now we've got the Ember Spirit up in mid against the Anti-Mage and the Pudge. The Pudge probably gonna land a hook on him. Oh, no, he misses. Yeah, that's the thing with Pudge. It's like casting fishing a line while hanging around on a train. The chance is that you'll probably land it at the end, but it's going to take a bit of practice. Oh, but the Pudge just landing such a brilliant hook on the line and getting a nice Greevel Taffy going there. 34 to 27, the Taffy count for the Radiant at the moment. Oh, and Dire dropping low. Really being caught out there by a sudden blink in by the Ember Spirits. And obviously just Undying, popping his ulti. Anti-Mage running, but he should be fine. Anti-Mage is just way too mobile, way too survivable, especially early game. Oh well, also especially late game if he's formed. Very, very dangerous here to go up against. The Slot should really watch out here. He's very low for somebody pushing in that deep. More Taffy going the way of the Dire this time around. Oh wow, a lot of Taffy dropping for the Dire suddenly. 36 to 34 for the Dire at the moment. Bit of a scrap going on here. They're moving on the Pudge, but he should be able to get out of this. Slark doing a hell of a lot of damage, but like I said, he should be fine. Oh wow, what damage! He should have just turned around and owned him there. No idea why he stood still, why he was running. He just... Ah, come on, mouse. There we go. My mouse has these really weird issues where it just refuses to click at some point in time. Tinker just having a bit of a party on his own, popping March of the Machines all the time. Alright. Taking out the Shadow Shaman in the process. The Radiants, oh, they're pushing for the tower, but, like, you know, it's not about the towers in Diretide. You can do whatever the hell you want in the end, but, I mean, Roshan will be your Roman. Rotating bottom, they're gonna try and move on the Dire team here, not knowing that they'll be catching the entire 5-man team. This is probably gonna end badly for the Radiant. Spider Pig goes low, the Undying drops. Oh, the Pudge drops so low, and he's turned into a frog, he's gone. Now it's the Radiant's turn to start melting. And we have another load of Taffy available for the pickup. The Vengeful Spirit dying to... oh, almost dying to creeps there, but then the Shadow Shaman just pops in and decides to end his misery. Now it's the Shadow Shaman's turn to run. He is being zoned out by 3 Dire heroes. Anti-Mage. Ooh, wow! That Anti-Mage just completely annihilated that Shadow Shaman. That's crazy, man. Buying back there, the line 17 to 10 kills, even though that's not really an indication of the balance this team is at. It's 40 to 39 in favor of the Dire at the moment. Not really much difference between the two teams. 41 to 39. Alright, and Roshan is on the prowl. He's already got Pudge. He's noticed Pudge, and there ain't nothing Pudge can do but just sort of stick it out. Throwing out a candy there, keeping Roshan. Oh, it is time for the Lion to fall. Roshan taking the long way around. Roshan with a harp, not something that you really want to experience. And the lion not appeasing Roshan at all, and falling in the process. Okay, Roshan now going for the Nature's Prophet. The Nature's Prophet trying his best to sort of run from this, and a small team fight going on the side. Shadow Shaman taking out the Vengeful Spirit there. The Nature's Prophet still in a dangerous area, trying his best to get away from Roshan, but this is all going to end in tears. I can just see it. It's like running away from a clingy ex. It's just not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. He goes back to base. Maybe he might be able to make it to his fountain. It's going to be so close. Oh my word. Will he make it, Roshan? Roshan chases him down right into the fountain and starts hitting the crap out of him. There's just nothing for him to do. He TP's out. Really keeping Roshan busy is our little Nature's Prophet. Well played. Desperately trying to grab some candy before Roshan finds him again. There's no point in going Rosh now, guys. He ain't home. Okay, we've got the rest of the Radiant chilling it out here in the bottom. Undying, seeing if he can pick up a regen rune, which he does. Apparently the anti-mage just dropped to an Ember Spirit up here at the neutral camp. Okay. The Radiant up by 4 candies, and Roshan trying his best to find the Nature's Prophet, but it's quite difficult with a character that can actually TP. Nature's Prophet obviously in a bit of danger at the moment. Alright, we've got a bit of a fight going on here at the neutral camp, and the Vengeful Spirit goes down to the Shadow Shaman once more. Shadow Shaman doing his thing at the moment. Oh wow, those wards just did so much damage. Man, Serpent wards have always been they can do enough damage if they want to. Nature's Prophet appeasing Roshan there with his candies. And now it's the Radiant's turn to give some candy to Roshan. Slark is right on his radar. Where is our friend Slark at the moment? He's mid, just behind the tower. Here is Roshan, and he is appeased. Anti-Mage is up next. Anti-Mage, of course, hiding up on high ground, trying his best to get a candy or two before Roshan reaches him. And he is initiated on and will most likely go down. They can catch him out on the other side. Moon Monkey on the Lion, just chilling it out here. Quite a bit of low health. Roshan now going for the Undying. No idea whether... Oh wow, what a hook from the Pudge, even though it only lands on creep. Roshan really bothers me with this outfit. Kind of like an inverse Halloween outfit, you know, where normal people wear costumes to make themselves scary. Roshan tries to wear this to make himself look, well, normal, and it's just not working. Undying throwing out his candy at the very last second. Alright, Tinker is up next. Wow! The Dire leading the... Punch just earning Slark there. Dire leading the candy growth by quite a lot. Up next is the Shadow Shaman. This is basically a game of hide and seek with God mode and no clip enabled. Well, not no clip, but sort of fog of war off. And the Shadow Shaman drops to the Venge before he can actually do anything useful for his team. Undying is up next. Or you could call it a game of intergalactic, well, not intergalactic, but a game of tag that just went a little bit too far. Catching out the Nature's Prophet here, the Undying and the Lion ending his killing spree, and Undying dying to to Roshan. Ah, these names just get me every single time. Anti-Mage and Roshan doing some bonding time. Oh, and our Ember Spirit has disconnected, it seems. Aww. Vengeful Spirit tried to get a kill there, and the Ember Spirit just dying to Roshan instantly. Must be so weird having Roshan on your team. Somebody's gonna go Roshan OP, Halloween Diretide, Volvo GIF, blah 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 blah. Tinker buys back, but there is nothing that the Radiant can do. Yeah, this is this is a bad situation for the Radiant. They're just really all over the place, actually. Dire leading the kill graph 28 to 19. And it's all because of this Pudge. This guy's been landing hooks exactly where he should. Anti-Mage has also been doing his part. Let's see what Roshan is up to. Oh, he's cornered the Shadow Shaman in in the trees right next to a cliff. This is so awkward. Roshan can't do anything. There. This is one of the most hilarious things I've seen in quite some time. Shadow Shaman blinking away through the trees down to the steps, and Roshan forced to take the long way around. Unfortunately for him, he's got quite a bit of... yes, and there he traps him down. Nothing's gonna happen, and he dies to the Nature's Prophets. Up next is the Slark. Roshan not taking any of this crap. He's decided, no, I've had enough. Complaining to the authorities above. You know what? Screw you. Okay, bitches be cray. Moving up on the Slark. Slark very, very fast. Oh, so close for that Pudge hook. Man, if that landed, it would have been tickets. Roshan on his way. Gonna go get that Slark. You think you're fast? Roshan is faster, my man. Plus, it seems the Fountains like him better than they do you. You can run, you cannot hide. Well, this is Diretide. Sounds like a bit of a rhyming thing going there. You can run, you can hide, but you can't stop the Diretide. Roshan now on the move. Running, not hiding, and he's munching that candy. Cookie Monster in his own right. That's the first time I've ever seen Roshan's belly. Quite a white little thing there. You don't see much sun there in the cave, do you? Dagon's up on everybody. Just glitching out here. Vengeful Spirit dying in like 4 hits to Roshan. And he manages to get away. 4 sauce. Well, whatever. Just gets out of there. And the Nature's Prophet just taking one look at Roshan, going, I'm sorry, this is not for me, and just dying. Oh, the Tinker doing so much damage to Rosh. This is just horrifying. March of the Machines all over the place, and everybody is just zoning out everybody else. This is just one big fiesta. Roshan falls to, well, pretty much everybody else. March of the Machines, Serpent Wards. This is just one big free-for-all. Everybody is just having one big party. This actually does look like a Dota disco. And Roshan is back with a Roshanling. A Roshling. Ooh, what a strike there. Tinker doing his best to get Roshan down, but Roshan's regen is just taking care of them. That is by far the biggest frog I have ever seen. And all of them just slashing away at Rosh like there's no tomorrow. They get him down to like 10% health, and he's dropping low. Roshan should be going right about now. And Roshan, level 2, is down. In the molten pit of magma, he respawns, and this will be the final. Roshan, level 3, going down. More frogs than man over here at the moment. I remember actually tried slamming the ground with a heart before. Wonder if, like you get a poetry slam, you get a music slam from that? I really don't know. Poor Roshan, all he's trying to do is get some candy, and he gets turned into a chicken for his trolls, a frozen chicken for that matter. Man, so many, wow, so many wards. That's just crazy, man. It's like one big Brazilian disco up in here. Roshan taking more damage than 4x4 in pile-up. And Roshan is victorious. But this was not an even matchup. I mean, come on. Alright kids, that was your Diretide matchup. And we'll be catching you on the flip side. This is Havoc, over and out.